VEX is Vex in the Flesh, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today, Jennie is with BAZAAR, and she's going over her fashion over the years, taking a flashback into time, and walking us through how she felt through her career from her BLACKPINK era to her solo era in terms of fashion.
I felt amazing that day. I was really feeling myself that day. Hi, Harper, BAZAAR. I'm Jennie, and we're gonna be looking back at some of my fashion moments.
Okay.
This is fashion flashback.
Yeah.
I'm like looking back at myself, like judging me. This is fun. This was our
real
very
flashback.
first debut stage as BLACKPINK for BAZAAR. For this stage, we were playing around with the idea of having a uniform but make it fashion. I used to talk to my stylist a lot regarding what's more of Jennie. To make anything special, I've always had interest in fashion since I was a kid, so it was just natural for me to like give any feedbacks or ideas that I had back to the stylist. We just destroyed this vintage t-shirt that we owned and just made it into a thing. I would say it's like a punk, uniformy type of BLACKPINK vibes. Would I wear this today? Probably not.
Yeah. And I will say that age has a direct correlation with fashion. And I feel like clothes and fashion in general, everybody's interested in fashion and clothes. Even if you like a relaxed type of look, I feel like it's just a form of expression, a form of art that you wear on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the barrier when it comes to fashion can sometimes be money, moolah, money. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that she get to look back at this and really reflect on how her brain was then and how she thought of her fashion and how much it's elevated over the years, not only with her age, but with her maturity. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's a very iconic look of BLACKPINK. All of us really loved what we were wearing back then, and we just really enjoyed it. So this was in 2018 at a Chanel event in Seoul. I really love this look. It does.
That's nice and classy.
Okay, I learned this word. I'm gonna say it.
Let me hear it.
Nautical look. I would say like a...
Ooh, hold up.
Okay, I learned this word. I'm gonna say it. Nautical look. I would say like a marine sailor-inspired look. I do remember we made the skirt very short into a mini skirt, which was a big step for us. We had to do a lot of fittings and change the fit a lot. But I think overall it came out very lovely with the red lipstick. It's definitely one of my favorite looks. Being a part of the Chanel family was a dream come true moment for me. I've just grew up loving all the items I would steal from my mom's closet and just watching the shows. It was a dream to wear one day as a little girl. I'm so shy. I get really shy talking about this. So honored, you know. There's not words to describe how I felt back then. Thank you guys.
That's fire.
Wow, you guys are really taking me back. This look, I remember specifically, was for a stage for solo. This is a denim dress that we made it into our own. I just love this look. This really, to me, is like what solo represents. We styled it with jeweled hair clips on the side. I definitely remember cutting that dress really short. And then we did the one-sided off-shoulder look. It had a lot to do with the choreography.
I think the one-sided look honestly elevate this look a little bit more because it add a little bit of oomph to it, a little bit of character, if you will.
So we kind of wanted to make that side a little bit revealing. I wore this again in our world tour in 2019. I just wanted to wear this dress one more time. I just had to give a live moment for the dress with the fans. So yeah. This is definitely one of my favorite moments in my life. In my life, I said. This was a custom-made look for our 2019 Coachella stage. There's two looks, but we didn't have enough time to get changed in the backstage, so I decided to throw on this see-through, flowy dress on top. So
Ooh, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually fire because it literally give it a whole new look. Nah, very innovative, very cool.
Could just rip it open to go back and do the BLACKPINK thing. Because we have a lot of choreography happening in every song, we do want the ability to move around, but also look cute. So that's the challenge every time, I think, for us to make both happen at the same time.
I feel like that might be Nah, I was gonna say it might be unique to girl groups where they gotta look a certain way and still be able to move around. Cause I feel like when it comes to clothing for the girls, it do be a little bit more restrictive. Think about heels and dresses and stuff like that. But I will say some of the guys do have some thicker leather and some of their costumes be wild too. But I will say women have to deal with that a little bit more often. I just gotta be honest. Just the fact that they gotta dance in heels sometimes alone kind of put them in a different category when it comes to difficulty performing on stage. So much respect to the women.
Interacting with the fans and just the energy that I got from the crowd that day, that's when I realized, wow, there's a lot of people who across the world who probably don't speak my language listens to our song and really enjoys, you know, us. I think it's like a perfect Coachella moment.
Y'all
This
legends.
Lovesick Girl look was 100% just made from nothing. We customized this from like head to toe. We made the skirt into a top, and then we created a top out of a scarf, and then sewed the cardigan on top because we thought like the shoulders were showing too much, and then we had to find the matching color pants with the skirt. A lot happens shooting videos for us. Like we do thousands of fittings and we create something out of nothing always, but for the best, and we all enjoy it.
Yeah.
This was BLACKPINK attending VMAs for the first time. We did the carpet and we performed Pink Venom. We were just so excited to be there. We all were wearing different brands that day at the carpet. Obviously, I'm wearing a beautiful Chanel piece there. I loved my hair and makeup that day. I just have to say it out.
You look good.
Me and Rosie were, I think, talking about how unreal it is for us to like be a part of this, not the ones that are watching. I mean, it was just a really proud day for BLACKPINK. It was the first time performing Pink Venom on a big stage. Lisa also got an award that day.
Really?
We were so happy to be there for her, and a day of celebration. I love this photo of us. We look pretty.
Aww.
Oh, I love this. This is something that I have an actual current memory of in my brain. So this look was the Idol red carpet look at the Cannes Film Festival.
Chanel.
This was definitely my princess moment.
Yeah, I was literally about to say she looked like a princess, or like all she really needs is a magic wand.
I've been dreaming of. This was a couture dress from Chanel, and I remember we pulled down the black sleeves that were supposed to go around either like the hair or covering the whole shoulders. We just pulled it down to make it a little bit more feminine and just princessy. This moment is so special for me. Carpet and just being there with the whole crew. I've known Abel before we started, so he's just great to be around with. Lily's just so fun. Troy's so fun. Rachel's so fun. Yeah, I had a great time. So that scene in the backyard, the choreography scene, I learned that without a mirror. I did that in like an hour, 2 hours, less than that. So I'm very proud.
Bro, I feel like K-pop idols are on a different level of like dance ability, choreography, because even hearing Lisa talk about how she learned the rock star dance like right before they did the music video is crazy to me, because I actually did like a dance practice on the YouTube channel, and honestly, y'all, it took me like 4 hours just for a sliver of a TikTok dance, but it's because I've never really danced before, you know what I'm saying? So I got so much respect for them, not only going through being a trainee, but throughout their career, being able to pick up on so many dances, go to shows, and completely replicate it without taking very many breaks. Legendary, bro. Like, honestly, so admirable. And then you got to think about all of the stuff that they're doing behind the scenes, variety shows, different types of vocal practices and fittings, and you know, like she said earlier, thousands of fittings for music videos. It's just so crazy to see how crazy like the amount of work they put in is just honestly so admirable. It make me want to work harder.
How to get that done in the spot. This was the Met 2024. I'm wearing a custom Elia look. It's in this beautiful cobalt blue color. It reminds me of the ocean. We added a bit of the pearl chain around the waist
earrings
to keep it classic. The earrings were matching the belly chains that I was wearing. To make the heels in the right color was definitely a challenge for us because we wanted to get it right. We had so many options, but I'm so happy that we went with the blue. I felt amazing that day. I was really feeling myself that day.
Okay.
This one brings back a lot of memories. So this was in Capri.
Smooth.
I walked for Jacquemus 15 years.
I'm not gonna lie, out of all of the looks, this might be one of the more controversial ones in my opinion, just because of the bag, the shoes, and I feel like the actual like clothing, nothing wrong with it, but I feel like the bag and the shoes kind of was so contrasty that it was like kind of distracting. But if you're just trying to get eyes on somebody, I could see how this was really nice. I actually like the bag. Like, the bag looked beautiful, and the shoes, not bad. It's just the combination of the two. But, you know, I'm no fashionista or, you know, fashion guru, so who's to say that my opinion even matters? She slayed.
Anniversary shirt. First of all, this dress was everything. It was so perfectly fitted for my body.
Is it heels on top of heels?
This dress was everything. It was...
Bro, nah, the heels actually fire, bro. It's just so contrasty.
So perfectly fitted for my body and so gorgeous. Just when I first saw it, I fell in love. When I put it on, I fell in love even more. We added a little bit of Capri touch with the color of the bag and the shoes. And Simon is just the best to work with. He made sure that everything felt right and everything felt me. When I look back at this photo or any of the videos, I'm like, how did I do it? For a petite girl to walk a show means a lot, really. Like, thank you, Simon, once again. I love you for making this dream come true for me, and I'll never forget it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my Harper's BAZAAR cover. Love you guys.
Hey, I'm catching yours. Nah, this was really, really cool just to, you know, expand on her journey through fashion and see how she feel about the looks and her growth over time. It seems like she's always had a passion for, you know, dressing up and looking nice, from being a child and stealing stuff out of her mom's closet, which is so cute, to getting older and being a part of fashion shows, even as a petite queen. I love to see this on her. She looked really, really happy, and she seemed to really, really enjoy fashion, and I hope that she has much more success when it comes to fashion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe, because it does help other people come to the channel and enjoy this content with us. We growing the mob. Hopefully we can hit 100K this year. I'm really, really working hard. These last couple of months of this year, it's go time, you know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate the journey and all of the support. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love always.